Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Xavier Williams. I am a business and financial intelligence consultant and expert. The focus of this channel is basically focused on business and financial intelligence, yes, and opportunities. Today we are looking at something very unique and very important, and I want you to pay rapt attention. It is how to move from your skill to a point of patronage, to a point where you make money from your skill. That is what I'm looking at this moment. Yes, because sometimes you can have a skill, but how you translate your skill to money, to finance, to something, to financial gratification, like, okay, you are happy that this is why you acquired the skill in the first place. Do you understand what I mean? So that is what I'm looking at right now. So let's ride on. The first thing you must do concerning your skill is number one. What is that number one? You're trying to guess, right? Don't guess. The first thing you do is sharpen your skill. Be the best at what you do. Make sure that if the first 10 people are called concerning the area of expertise, you are the best in it. Sharpen your skill. Make sure that you take adequate knowledge, make adequate sacrifices that you need to make to be the best. One of the persons that always inspire me in this kind of thing is who I call Cristiano Ronaldo. You notice something about him, that is a man of sacrifice. He sacrifices to be the best, and he has become the best all over the world. Yeah, if you argue that he is not the best, if Messi is the best or he's the best, the most important thing is that the first two best players we have in the world right now is one of them. So how did he achieve that? He achieved that by what? Sharpening his skills. Many of his former players had it that whenever whenever they are on training, he appears before training, he goes to training before others, and even leave late. Do you understand what I mean? Meaning that he makes sacrifice to make sure he's the best. That is the same thing you should do. Make sacrifices to be the best at what you do. Number two is that offer free services. Remember that the world is very competitive right now when it comes to marketing your skill and service. What is so competitive? So you have to think out of the box. How am I going to break into the market segment? How do I get in the customers and look? Offer free service at the beginning. Let's say, for instance, you're a fashion designer, and then you have some people you know that, oh, these guys buy a lot of clothes, or they sew a lot of clothes, and there's some kind of customers you have in mind for. Walk up to them and said, please, I want to sew you a shirt. Can I take your measurement? They were skeptical at the moment, like, oh, what are you trying to, okay. Eventually, they will eventually give in. Take their measurement. Go and give in your very best. It can be 10, 5, 15, as many as your power, as many as your finances can carry. Sew them the shirt free of charge. Sew for them free, meaning that buy the materials. If there are some that want to give you materials, beautiful. Put in your very best and give them your best skill. When you give them this clothes, what they're going to do that, number one, you create what we call brand awareness. Now they have come to know that, oh, this is what you do. Two, you make them indebted to you. Next time, what they're going to think about is that, this guy, I've been sewing with the other people and they have never given me anything free. I've always been paying for. But this guy just gave me a free shirt, just gave me a free trouser, a free pants. Okay, what am I going to do? I will give him 20% of my sewings. I get what I'm saying? Now you have gotten 20%, or even if it's 10%. For you to get a larger share now, customer relation begins to come in. So what do? You now try to create a better customer relationship where can make you get a larger share. You understand what I'm saying? That is for skill. For instance, you have just finished school and then you finished training on mass communication. You can walk or write a letter to a radio station, a news outlet, a media outlet, television, and tell them, I want to do an internship with you. And then you want to make sure you put in that your letter clearly, I do not need stipend or allowance. The reason is that most internships are being rejected because the company thinks about that, sure, we're going to give these guys stipends and allowance, and like, we don't have that kind of money, so they somehow turn down internship opportunities opportunities. But when you put it there clearly, they will take you in. At the end of the day, they might still give you this stipend, but the most important thing is that you are there to sharpen your skill. Let people know what you do. Let them get to know that, okay, this guy is good, and then you have an exposure. So when you appear on that telly, and then you're speaking, appear on that radio, you're speaking, or you're working at the background on the news, on the newspaper outlet, and whatever, people get to know you, not knowing that you are actually doing it for free, but you have built an awareness. You build an awareness before in the minds of people. Just like that. Just like that. Now the third thing is this. If I go to the third thing, please, I beg you. If you are getting value, if you love this, please, I want you to please subscribe, like, and share to other people who will need financial and business intelligence on how to navigate through the murky waters of the business world. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then number 4, let people know what you do. You're like, okay, how do I gonna do that? Now listen, many of us are in clubs, in associations, in cooperative, in churches, in mosques, different organizations. Let everyone within your circle know what you do. Yes, let your family know what you do as a skill. Let your neighbors know. Let those in your football team know, your basketball team know, let those in your club know, let those in your associations know, cooperative, your churches. Let everyone know that this is what you do. When we think of Williams, he's a business and financial intelligence analyst. So whenever they have a challenge in that area, they know who to call. It is by this I tell people that doing so many things like jack of all trades, become a master of none. For instance, if I know you to be a plumber, I know you to be a fashion designer, I know you to be I will be confused. Like whenever I have a specific need, I will not know who to call. Like, who I call you for? But when people know exactly what you do in your WhatsApp group, in your Facebook group, everybody knows that this is what this guy does. You will stand out. The awareness will be wow. You stand out. And then number 4, which is the last but not the least, is that your social media is very important. I see people some time ago. I met someone who produces palm slippers and sandals, leather sandals. And then I check her Facebook page. It's all about selfie and pictures. I say, come, why don't you let your Facebook page and whatever social media handles you are having, let it be about what you do. Let people know what you do. Okay, if you feel that, okay, I don't want to mix my social life with my business world, there is no problem. Then create a separate one. But make sure that you put it out there. The world is a global village right now. There are billions of people on social media. Let them know what to do. But that should not be the first point. That should not be the only target. The first one you work on is, as I said before, is offer free service. Okay, that's your second one. Offer free service. And not be a lady who is into cooking food and delivering all over the states, even in Nigeria right now. How did it get to that? At the initial time, she spent her own money to buy these food items and then cook them and then snap them and put them on social media. We're thinking that those were orders. They were not orders. She put them and packaged them as if they were ordered, but they were not orders. Why? After she finished taking the pictures and the video, she and her sisters and her siblings would eat the food. She kept doing that. People started picking it like, oh, this girl produces, and then do that. When I started my delivery business, when I started my delivery company into delivery business, delivering food items to people, that's what I did. I took my money, went to the market, bought different kinds of food items, put them in Ziplocs, and I snapped the pictures. So anybody who looks at it thinks that, I just delivered to somebody, and they're interested. Meanwhile, I've not delivered yet. Then I was only creating what? Awareness. Think outside the box and apply this method. I can assure you that you will move from just having a skill to do what? Having your skill monetized. Many people that's the problem they have. How do we get our skill monetized? Offer free service. Even you are an MC, go and do an MC for somebody and say, oh, you're having a child dedication tomorrow, from what I heard, or next week. You're having a birthday party. You're having a wedding. Can I do MC for you free of charge? You will like my service. Offer free service. When you are done, print the little card and then drop it on people's table as people are watching you doing your MC. Give it to the guests, offer to them and said, free service. offer free services as an MC, and what you have done is that you have used the opportunity to create brand awareness. If you offer that kind of free service for like 10 people, 20 people, 50 people, just keep doing it. A time will come before you know it, you'll be known. I heard of one comedian who said something that he was offering free services, free comedy services in it anytime to people until people start taking interest in his craft and he start making money from it. That should be the focus. That is the take out point from this conversation today. That take out point. Offer free services to people, from there create awareness. I come your way again next time. But before I come, make sure you listen to this over and over again and put it into practice. And I will ask you when I come, how was it? And also go to the comment section, comment on it, what to take out of it. And also if you have other ideas on how we can do better when it comes to monetizing our skill, please drop it so that every other person can also learn. We are all learning. The same thing I'm doing, I'm offering free skill services so that you will know I'm a business consultant and financial analyst. Yeah, and intelligence too, expert. So you will know. That's what I'm doing. That's the same thing I'm talking about. You go to the comment section and then write it down. Tell people the ones you know. We can add the knowledge together so that we can make the best out of our businesses and our skill and have a sustainable future. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. All the best. Have a wonderful day. I come your way again. I remain Xavier Williams, a financial and business intelligence consultant and expert.